fire burning in the air, baby, you can almost taste it. You ain't afraid of getting your dress dirty, slowly watch it fall. Do it from the ground, relax on the skin. It's amazing to see what you do to me. Blue dress, helping the mess, girl, you're making me crazy. That blue dress, helping the mess, girl, you're making me crazy. You don't have to be beautiful, just turn me on. I just need your body, baby, from dusk till dawn. You don't need experience to turn me out. You just leave it all up to me. I'm gonna show you what it's all about. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular side I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time in your eyes. Yeah, I think I wanna dance. Under the big top. I love the 10. This is perfect. This is really great. So my goal tonight, normally I'm very, very bad remembering names. I tour a lot and I meet a lot of people, and it's horrible. So I'm making an effort to change that. So I've been kind of studying up a little bit. A few of you I haven't met. Some of you I just need to. So I'm going to go around the room and I'm going to ask you if I don't know your name yet, and if I do think I know, I'm going to just tell you. So let's just see how this goes. This could be a train wreck. Let me just start off with people that I'm not quite sure yet. You have to tell me your name again. Mimi, that's right. I knew that. Mimi. And I don't think I met your name. All right, I don't think I met you or got your name, sir. Michael. Nice to meet you. And Nancy, I didn't meet you. Okay. And I don't think I met you yet.
We met.
We did meet. Okay. Peter.
It's nice to meet you.
Peter the smartass. Okay. Peter and
Kelly.
Peter and Kelly. Nice to meet you. Okay, so. Okay. Let's see if I got this. Let's see if there's anyone else that Daria.
Oh wow, very good.
And I don't think I met you, or if I did, tell me your name again.
Bob.
Bob. Okay. And I think I met you either, did I? Tell me your name again.
Sasha.
Sasha.
Helen.
Helen. Sasha. Bob. Daria. Okay. Let's see if I've got this.
Who are you?
Ernie. Okay, so Allison, John, Julia, Carlos.
No, Jose.
Jose. Jose Corona.
Right.
Jose. Danny. Mimi. Haley. No. Let's get a little confused. Tell me your name again.
Paige.
Paige. You did tell me that before. Paige.
No, she looks like
Nancy,
Paige.
Michael, Peter, Kelly, Judy.
Sure, yeah.
Close.
Chris.
Yeah.
Chris, Mark, right? Carrie Ann, doing good so far. Libby. Tell me your name again.
We hadn't met. It's Ellen.
Ellen. Nice to meet you. So Ellen and Helen. Steve.
Yes.
And then Daria, Bob, Sasha, Helen, Gwen.
I hope we don't get a test like this.
I know.
Is it Alyssa? Okay. You're Haley. Yes. Got it. Oh, you guys really do look alike. Wow.
You do.
For real. You. Are you the same age?
No, close. 2 years. 2 years. I'm younger.
Wow, that's amazing. That brings it to a whole nother level. Bill, right? Right, Bill. Dawn, we didn't meet, but
You haven't met me, so you get credit for those who you did meet.
Yes!
Whose name you didn't remember.
I
So
love
you're up
this.
one.
I love
Good
this.
job.
Thank you. Is it Colleen? Okay. Robin. Rory. And Allie. And Taylor. And Taryn.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. So, okay, so Minnie, Paige, Nancy, Michael, Peter, Kelly, Judy, Chris, Mark, Carrie Ann, Libby, Ellen, Steve, Daria, Bob, Sasha, Helen, Gwen,
This is part of the street.
Alyssa, Haley, Bill, Dawn, Colleen, Lori. Did I get everyone again? Yeah.
Okay, what's your
Jack.
trick?
I just try to listen. That's why I never remembered name before, because I never was really listening. Well, this makes things a little bit easier, then I can call you out. Name. No, just kidding. Let's see. I think Bill, did you ask for Just Friends?
Absolutely.
Okay. Here's a song that I did not write. A guy named Music Soul Child wrote this song. I asked you for pick. I'm sorry, and I'm used to play. This song's based on that. Sorry. Thank you for the something. You know that song? Sorry. It's horrible. But they took the sample and they wrote this song called Just Friends. I know this might seem strange. Let me know if I'm out of order for stepping to you this way. See, I've been watching you for a while. I've just got to let you know I'm really feeling your style, and I'm glad to know your name. Leave you with my number, and I hope that you will call me someday. If you want, you can give me yours too. If you don't, well, I ain't mad at you. We can still be cool. I'm not trying to pressure you. Just can't stop thinking about you. Ain't even really got to be my girlfriend. And I just wanna know your name. Maybe sometimes we can hook up, hang out, just chill out. Damn, I'm surprised that you called. With the way you walked away, I thought I wasn't going to see you no more. You didn't want to give me your man. I thought that you were digging me and wasn't digging me. But anyway, what you doing tonight? I'll probably hang with my peeps. If it's cool with you, maybe we'll swing by. We can just chill. Oh, you can just chill with me as long as you're comfortable. When you feel secure with your mean, I'm trying to push you. Just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really got to be my girlfriend. I just wanna know your name. Maybe sometime we can hook up, hang out, just chill. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, like something's heating up. Can I leave with you? I don't know what I'm thinking about. Really with you. I feel like something's heating up. Can I leave with you? I don't know what I'm thinking about. Really living with you, not trying to pressure you. Just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really got to be my girlfriend. I just wanna know your name. Maybe sometimes we can hook up, hang out, just chill. Do 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 do. Oh, Plus, it's easy to play with a band because it's 4 chords. This is the chords. Robin, did you have any songs that?
Let's see, Whisper.
Whisper, okay.
Lighthouse.
It's the all request hour. The internet's a funny thing. I once went on YouTube and I typed in my name to see what would happen, and versions of the song came up, and they weren't me singing. Cover version of the song. That was very cool, very flattering, and then over time it was like went from a couple dozen to like a couple thousand. So there's a lot of people that cover my music and put it online. The interesting thing about this is that most of them are Filipino guys, about 18 to 25. It's very specific. Market corner. Why? I don't know. This is a mystery. But maybe someday I'll go to the Philippines and be their version of Justin Timberlake. I don't know. But you never know, right? So this song is called Whisper, and I wrote it with a friend. It was about losing someone and then trying to find a way to get them back. How do I ask her to come back to me after I've told her goodbye? How do I love her so desperately? For so long I pushed her aside. How do I walk back into her life when I'm the one that walked out on hers? How do I ask her to see me again when I told her that I wasn't sure if we could be friends? God, can you whisper in her ear, anywhere on the way to her car, before the wind blows her too far away from my heart? How do I try and explain everything when nothing I say seems to fit? Oh no. How do I get her to pick up the phone? Baby, how did we ever get like this? Now tell me, what kind of men lets love slip away, leave such a good thing behind? You know I'm holding my hands pressed. I'm praying to find a way to fill in this hole that I have inside. God, can you whisper in her ear, anywhere on the way to her car, before the wind blows it too far, far away from my heart? God, can you whisper in her ear, anytime while she's lying on her bed? Can you tell her everything that I've said, everything that I've said? learn to fly, gotta learn to live so free. When we hear the cicadas sing, the book of love will open up and let us sing. The book of love will open up and let us sing. The book of love will open up and let us sing. The book of love will open up and let us sing. Those aren't cicadas, right?
June bugs.
June bugs. Oh, I was way off. We don't have anything like that in LA, so. I was driving here yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I drove 14 hours to New York last night, which wouldn't have been as bad if it weren't for the fact it was raining, so it was kind of a crazy drive. But I stopped off somewhere in western Pennsylvania and I was getting gas. Everything, there was lights out everywhere. It was crazy. And to make matters even more eerie, there was some noise coming from the woods that sounded like, did anyone watch Lost? The show Lost? It sounded like the smoke thing.
Oh no!
I can't imitate it. I was like, this is not good. If I see John Locke anywhere, and if you haven't seen Lost, do never ever watch an episode. It was like 60 hours of my life. That was the impact. I love the show, but oh my god. Anyways, I digress. So, let's see. You said Lighthouse. Lighthouse is kind of a slow song. I'm gonna play that one. I'm gonna play a buffer song. So we don't have two slow songs. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna play a song I almost never play, but it's one of my favorites. The first record I ever made, I made in my bathroom, and I called it Low Fidelity. I just had actually mics like these, stereo mics, and I just try to get the best take, and I made this record and sold it on MySpace and out of the back of my car, and that was kind of how I started. But one of the songs I put on the record was a song called Allison that Elvis Costello wrote, and it's one of my favorites. And so, I don't have a song called John. So.
You gotta write one.
Yeah, I got it. Awkward. This world Costello. When I first started playing guitar, my brother's girlfriend at the time was just learning how to sing. She's like, "You kind of sound like Elvis Costello." Who's that? So I had to look him up. And Keith? Yeah, I sound like Elvis Costello. I feel it. Let's see. I just got into Spotify. Any of you heard of that? It's kind of like a new thing. It's like they're just coming out with it in the States. It's been in Europe, but it's like iTunes and Pandora had a wild night together. You can basically almost any song you can think of. It's a subscription, and you type in the song, and then it streams it. So as I'm driving, it's whatever comes to my mind, punch it in, and listen to other records by the same artist. It's awesome. Anyways, I digress.
Is your music on there?
Yeah, my records are on there, all except for the one I made in my bathroom. I don't know why. It's on iTunes. But
It's on Napster.
it's on Napster, yeah. Oh yeah, the new Napster, right? Or probably the old one too. Who knows? People, it's weird. You know, I did a recording of. This is so embarrassing. Whatever. But I did a recording of. I am beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring me down. Oh. I just did it for fun. I know, right? I don't know what possessed me to, or there was some reason why I did, but I did a recording of it to a karaoke track, and I put it on an MP3, and I forgot all about it, and somehow it made it on LimeWire and Napster. So every now and then someone asked me, "Play Beautiful." And I just feel so embarrassed. Like, I have no idea. It's like, that's not mine. That's not my voice. You superimpose my voice on that body. God, the internet's so weird, isn't it? But so this is a song that I wrote called Lighthouse. I usually play it on the piano, but and it's about friends that will stay with you no matter what happens. And yeah. Let me be your lighthouse. Let me guide your hand. Let me be your shelter. For you I'll stand. When you feel the dark inside you, and the moon and stars don't lead you nowhere. Feels like nobody's watching out there. Let me be your lighthouse. Let me guide your hand. Let me be your shelter. For you I'll stand. When you feel the dark inside you, and the wind and waves keep pushing you down, feels like the whole world is pulling you around. Let me be your lighthouse. Let me guide your hand. Let me be your shelter. For you I'll stand. Let me be the one standing when you come. Lay your anger down and let me wrap my arms around you. Let me be your lighthouse. Let me guide your hand. Let me be your shelter. For you I'll stand. For you I'll stand. For you I'll stand. of my favorite artists, and kind of partly sort of why I started playing guitar. But here's one of his songs that I just adore. It's so in tune. You can play the game, you can knock out the part, though you know it wasn't written for you. Tell me what you plan to do with your foolish heart. You're tired of playing the fool. One thing can lead to another. It doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother, sister and brother, if it feels nice, don't think twice. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will. You can run, but you cannot hide. This is widely known. Tell me what you plan to do with your foolish pride when you're all by yourself alone. One thing can lead to another. It doesn't take any sacrifice. Oh, father and mother, sister and brother. I think I sang that lyric twice. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out better if you only will. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way that you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will. Do what I say. Do what I say. Do what I say. I heard that, not James Taylor, maybe James Taylor, but Bob Dylan has so many songs. When he performs, he has to have a songbook or some sort of version of a songbook so he can remember his own words. He's, considerably older than I am, so I don't really have an excuse. I can't guarantee that I'm going to know any of it, but just, who knows? Let's try. Are there any artists or songs that maybe you like that maybe would want to hear?
Do you know any Dylan?
Sadly, no, not well enough. It's funny how, in my musical experience, there's certain branches of the tree, and you tend to go down one than others. My brothers were very, very big Beatles fans, so that took up a considerable amount of the resources. And only as of recently am I understanding how brilliant Dylan was, or is still. But I realized the impact of his work when I have a friend of mine named Tony Luca, who's a songwriter, and inadvertently I stole one of his shirts. It ended up in my bag, and it was a Bob Dylan shirt, so I just started wearing it. I didn't know who it belonged to, so I just started wearing it, and I figured someday someone would be like, hey, it's my shirt, and then I would say, oh, okay, it's yours. And then I realized it was Tony's, but later on. Anyways, I'm in an airport, and I'm at JFK, and it was super early. It was like 5 in the morning, and it was a red-eye flight, and I could barely see, and I'm standing at the baggage carousel waiting for my bags, and it was just me and this like really blue-collar, like looking, kind of burly-looking dude right next to me, and out of nowhere, he leans over to me, and he starts reciting something, like a poem, and I'm looking at him like, what the What's this guy doing? This was the most unexpected thing ever. And I realized he was quoting Dylan's lyrics. Wow. Because he saw the shirt, and I just felt like a complete tool. Oh no, I just wanted the T-shirt. But it's definitely part of the musical landscape that I still need to fill in. Joni Mitchell's another one that I've only recently understood, and they're kind of in the same sort of, they're very lyrical, the everyday, the everyman poet. But yeah, I was really appreciating what they did. But sadly, I don't think I do. I can't. I know I do. I just can't think of.
Edwin McCain.
I know of Edwin. I'm gonna mess up with the trappings of love. I'll be captivated. Here comes the chorus. I know this part. Or maybe I don't. Tell me we belong together. I can't believe I can't remember this. I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love's suicide. And I'll be better when bolder. I'll be the greatest fan of your life. I've I'm like the Time Life version of Edwin McCain, all the hits you know and love. And then I play some other stuff. Alright, well that was an epic fail. So.
Johnny Cash.
You know what, if I had lyrics that'd be easier. Let me see if I can pull up
Yeah.
have you ever heard Ray Charles' version of Ring of Fire?
No.
It will melt your face. It will literally melt your face. It will actually physically melt it. This could be disastrous. I'm gonna just try it. See how this goes. I've got a guitar lyric thing on my phone.
Nice.
It's really professional. Actually, I'm just checking Facebook. I'll poke her back. I know, right? My mom is on Facebook. My mom is 70, or 71. She's on Facebook way more than I am. At first, I had the privacy filter, so she couldn't really see certain things. And then she's like, how come I don't see, someone else said they saw this picture of you and I can't see it? It's like, oh, that's weird. She was really persistent about it. And then she's like, yeah, your brother Michael was over here and he logged in his computer and he could see it and I couldn't. So then I was like, all right, the jig's up. So I just fixed it back. I was like, oh, it's working now. I must have been your cache or your Googles or something. She busted me, but she's on the book a lot. I think it's her way of stalking me. She's very good at it. What is LMAFO stand for? It's a band. Don't worry about it. Let's see. I've never actually performed this song. This could be disastrous. We're gonna find out. Let's see how this works. Oh boy, I need a electron microscope to see that. I hear the train come, it's rolling round thing. Ain't seen the sunshine, so I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Time keeps riding on. That train keeps rolling. Go down the third.
Yeah.
When I was just a baby, Mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't never play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I should have checked the key before I I bet there's fish. Oh, wow. Johnny Cash is just like twitching in his grave. I bet there's folks sitting in their fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can be free. But that people would keep it moving, and that's what torture. Maybe it's not too late to start smoking. They freed me from this prison. I'm kidding, by the way. They freed me from this prison. That railroad train is something I bet I moved a little, but down the line, I'm far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay. I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Well, I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. I mentioned the Beatles. The first song I ever learned how to play, one of them was this one, and it's called Blackbird, if you're not familiar with it. And I was in a club, and a friend of mine came to see me play, and I heard afterwards he said this, but I was playing the song, and he leans over to another friend of mine and said, "Man, that Blackbird is a hit." Exactly. So I just let him. Thank you. What would have been funnier if he would have said, "I'm really feeling that one." Stick to writing. I'm a gigantic Beatles fanatic, and I read that, I can't play it, but I read that Paul McCartney sort of based this song off of a Bach piece called Bourrée. I can't pronounce it. B-O-U-R-E. The bass and the melody moved in different places, and him and George Harrison both knew how to play. It was kind of a show-off piece, and so he wanted to write a song where the melody sort of moved with the bass line in a similar way, and he wrote this. Does anyone have a good bird sound? No, that sounded more like a sneeze. I want to work on it. A bird sneezing, maybe. Anyone have like a pigeon or like a cockatiel? Nothing? Okay, well, I guess I'm going to have to make it my own. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you're only waiting for this moment to rise. A blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you're only waiting for this moment to be free. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of a dark black night. It's going downhill from here. It's supposed to be a pigeon. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. June bugs harmonize. You're only waiting for this moment to rise. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You're only waiting for this moment to be free. You're only waiting for this moment to be free. You're only waiting for this moment to be free. Where the bugs are really singing with me. Kind of like, you see the trees swelled into the chorus. That was nice. Playing with the environment here. Yes. Any songs that you would like me to play, Robin?
All of a sudden, I've just drawn a total blank.
Angel.
Yeah, that's a great one.
What?
Angel.
Angel. Okay. This is a song that has a story that I used to tell on the road, and I will tell that story. It's a two-parter. It's a short two-parter. Don't worry. So I do a lot of touring, as you know. I'm from California, but I typically spend about half the year on the road. A little bit less now, but I was on the road and I was in Indianapolis, and I was playing this club, and I met a girl. She's cute. Her friend. I was talking, chatting them up. I was like, hey, you should come out with me and my friends after the show. And oh, okay. And she had to work the next day, so she didn't come out. But we exchanged phone numbers, and we only talked for maybe 10 minutes. She told me her dad was a bass player before he passed away, and we talked about, I don't know, it was a very good conversation for 10 minutes. You know, you just barely meet someone and you just talk to them and you just feel really comfortable with them. So that was the 10 minutes that we had. It was really nice. Then that was it. That was the last time I saw her, and I found her on Facebook and stalked her, the poor thing. And so we started texting also, and just keeping in touch via online and phone communication, and it got to the point where we were texting like every day, pretty much. Totally OMG. So we were just, we were in a texting affair. And then a couple months had passed, and I was about to head out on the road again, and I was on my way to Miami from LA. So, Indiana's pretty much on the way. Geography. It was only like 5 or 6 hours out of the way. So
Anything for love.
Right. So yeah, because about 2 months in, I'm thinking this is on. I think this is totally on. This is a good thing. So I'm headed to Indiana, and my car breaks down. My car completely breaks down. It turned out my engine was fried. It's a long story, but my car was toast, and it was out of commission for a month. Then I was freaking out, figuring out how expensive it was going to be to rent a van and get around. I was starting this tour. I was in a lot of trouble because tours take months to plan. It's like, this sucks. So I get a phone call from the girl. She, I think I texted her that my car broke in. She said, okay, I've got this whole thing figured out. I said, okay, you're going to rent a car, you're going to drive to Indianapolis, and then I'm going to give you my car, and you're going to take it for however long you need it. I needed a car for a month. That's a long time to give up your car. Are people from Easton nice enough to...
No.
No. Same thing with LA.
Did your car break down again?
So she lent me her car, and I really wanted to say no, because I'm just, I can't do, that's crazy, I can't do that. So I wanted to say no, but I really needed a car. So I said yes, and I rented a car, got there, met her mom and her brother, and everyone swapped a car to make this thing work, and it was a little awkward, like, hi, I'm not here to kill your daughter, okay. I'm gonna go, I'm taking the car now, okay. Super awkward. And that was it, and then I went on tour for a month in her car, and as I'm driving on this tour, I'm thinking, who is that nice? Come on, really? no one's that nice. That's just insane. So I wrote a song, and I wrote a song for her because a card wasn't gonna do it. And so, you know, I went back to Indiana, hung out for a little bit, and she visited California, and then I came back to Indiana. She moved to California. We got married, and now we have Carol. It's a better visual. We got married, and now we have these. These are twin girls. They're 13 weeks now. Don't worry, I'll show you later. Here, you want to see my babies? If you want to follow them on Twitter, they're the Twinjas.
So did she get her
He's not
car back?
kidding.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, she got her car back in one piece. I still borrow it all the time. In fact, that's her mom's car that I'm driving now. So her whole family is very sweet. And we're all in Indiana. I mean, I'm here right now, but babies are in Indiana right now, hanging out with the grandparents, and yeah. So life is beautiful. So, this song's called Angel. I was broken, I was on my knees. I was searching for a sign. I was wandering, I was lost at sea. When you placed your heart in mine, how did we get here now? I'm so grateful that I've been found, and I've got an angel. You are my angel, as if you can't tell from the smile on my face. Give me sensations, sweet jubilations. I've got an angel, I've got a maid. I don't have a lot to offer you, but I will give you what I have. For your love is unconditional and true. I need to learn to love more like that. There is one thing that's clear. Without your love, I would not be standing or sitting here. 'Cause I've got an angel. You are my angel, as if you can't tell from the smile on my face. You give me sensations, sweet jubilations. I've got an angel, I've got it made. Your love gives me wings. Your love's all that I need to believe. I've got an angel, she is my angel, as if you can't tell from the smile on my face. She gives me sensations, sweet jubilations. I've got an angel, I've got an angel, I've got 3 angels, as if you can't tell from the smile on my face. It gives me sensations, sweet jubilations. I've got an angel, I've got a maid. Thinking now it might be a nice time to take a little intermission. What do you think? Is that okay? Refill our drinks, socialize a little bit more, grab some food, get the restroom, what have you, and then we'll come back in a little bit and do some more songs. Yeah. Love it. Thank you so much for being such an attentive and loving and quite attractive audience.
We'll take it.
Looking very nice tonight. There's a sort of glow about you. But yeah, all right, we'll reconvene in just a little bit.
So what is